morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Season 1, Episode 1 of Candlepin Skins. Here with you from Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire. I'm Jordan Britton alongside Corey Lisi. We're going to meet our bowlers today. We have Jason Simoneau, who qualified with a 638. Jon Winchell qualified with a 635. Gacharna qualified with a 629. And Aaron Fontaine qualified with a 605. Going to be bowling 2 games head-to-head here. See who goes on to our next episode. I'm going to bring in Corey Lisi for the rules of skins.
Yeah, so for those of you who are new to Skins, the 1980s and 90s program from WNDS, the rules are simple. Bowlers compete individually. There are no teams here, 1 box at a time. Highest box wins the frame. Each frame is worth money, progressing from $25, $25, $30, $35 in order, and then $100 for box 10. The fills do not count. If there are multiple strikes, the skins carry over. Everybody is involved in a carryover unless it is the final box of the episode. Then it'll just be the 2 that tie or 3 that tie will carry on over. Top 2 in total pinfall after 2 games return next week to face the bottom 2 qualifiers 5 and 6, Josh Daly and Matt Susi. Jordan, back to you.
All right, as Don Gillis would say, hold on to your lunch trays. We have 2 games of Candlepin Skins coming your way. All right, from Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire, first episode of Candlepin Skins, presented by Candlepin Corner. We have Aaron Fontaine on lane 33, Gacharna on lane 34. Bowlers are going to be bowling 1 box at a time. Each box can be worth a certain amount for the skin, but they will be bowling for total pinfall here as well, because the highest totals are going to move on. So every box is going to count regardless. Lose a little bit off to the right, leaves the 4 horsemen left. Might sneak the head pin. Aaron right on the head pin, gets it going. Leaving just a 7 with a plank. Lose right on the head pin, gives it a bid, and it's going to go. What a shot. Aaron's going to look to match. Caught that wood a little full, sent it right back. Going to look to clean up 10 again. Every pin matters here. His top 2 total pinfall are going to move on. Aaron just gets by, takes a 9 in box 1.
That's the one. That's the money.
Fair to take, strike to take, fair to push.
Now stepping up, Jon Winchell on lane 33, Jay Simoneau on lane 34. And just one of these bowlers needs a spare to have the box, send a carryover into box 2. Somebody's looking for a strike to take the skin. Jay Simoneau on the head pin, a little bit light. Gets a favorable mix. Gonna leave the 2, 7, 8. Jon Winchell off to the right. Leaves a cluster 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, and 9. Jay's just looking to send this back. If he can make this shot, we're going to carry over into box 2. Drives it back, and it does not go. So Jon's got to make this, or Gacharna will have box 1. He's off to the left, and he does have it. So Gacharna is going to win box 1, secure himself $25. Jon's going to look to clean up 10. And he does. Nice shot. So boxes 1 through 3 here are going to be worth $25 today. Boxes 4 to 6 will be worth $30. Boxes 7 and 9 will be worth $35. And our big box, the money box, box number 10, is worth $100. If we have any tie in a box, the money from that game will carry over into the next box. And if we have a tie in box number 10, the bowlers who tied and carried over in that box will then roll off. Aaron's back on the head pin. Going to leave the check mark on the right, plus a 7 piece of wood. Looks like it's going to roll off. Lou's loading up his spare. Just off to the left. Going to leave the 1, 7, 8, and the 10. Piece of wood there shouldn't factor. Aaron off to the left takes out 2, maybe 3. Does take 3, maybe 4.
Go. Yep.
Hold on a second. Lou's looking to make a pretty one. Catches that piece of wood, takes nothing. Aaron looking to clean up 10. Gonna miss off to the right, he'll take 9. Lou looking to grab 3 here to at least give us a tie thus far. He'll just take 1 for a 7.
And just a reminder to those viewing at home how important pinning can be. Just because you don't win the skin, highest pinfall, the top 2 guys get to play another match with our waiting in the wings competitors, Josh Daly and Matt Susi.
pin is going to be essential. We could see both these guys here throw half Worcesters, something crazy, spread eagle, and end up with 7 boxes, and an 8 could win it. So grabbing every pin in every box is going to be huge. Jon just off, leaves the 1, 3, and 7. No wood. Jay off to the right as well, going to leave 3 of the 4 horsemen, plus the 8 pin in the back. Decent spare opportunities here for both these guys. Jon looks to make it go. What a shot. Great shot from Jon Winchell. See if Jay can carry it over here. Gets by to the right. So that one as well is going to be Winchell. $25 added to his payout at the end of the day. Jay looking to clean up. Grabs 2 of 4 for an 8 box. So through 2, Aaron Fontaine's at 18. Gacharna with 23. Jon Winchell's on 20 plus a ball. And Jay Simoneau is 18. And Lou took skin number 1, and Jon Winchell took skin number 2. Both secured $25. Lou Gacharna on lane 34. He's a 118 average. Home house, Central Park lanes in East Boston. He's from Chelsea. He's just off to the right. Gets a little mix. 1, 2, 7, 10. There's Aaron off to the right as well. Twin leaves here. Both near identical wood, and that piece of wood for Aaron rolled up. Both guys with the 1, 2, 7, 10. Makeable shots here. He leaves it off to the right. Aaron looking to get himself going here. He's on the head pin, gives it a bid. Can he trip it? Wow, what an offer. Gave it a great bid, just couldn't take the 10. And Lou looking to clean up here. Both bowlers going to be open. Lou grabs 2 there for an 8. Aaron grabs the 10 pin for a 10 box. Both these bowlers now with Jon Winchell, Jay Simoneau coming up. Rapid fire action here. Candlepin skins. Both guys just looking for a 10, or at least one just to carry over. Somebody looking for a mark to win the skin. Chase on the head pin. Beautiful ball. Not a bad lead. We don't really love to see the 7-10, but that wood looks pretty good. As Jon Winchell throws a hammer and he says, "Thank you, I'll take it." Don't worry about your shot. Again, Jay is looking to make this just because of the skin total. See if he can send it over. Oh, just caught the cap. So he tried to sneak in between the 2 of those. Send one each way. Give it a bit. But no such luck. He's able to grab the 7. So Jon sitting at 40 and a ball through 4. Secured himself $50. Only 2 skins thus far.
We are at the increase point, Jordan, so now next boxes are worth $30 each.
See if any of these guys can add to their total here. Aaron looking to get himself going.
$30 box.
He's right on the head pin. Had the triangle, but cleaned out by the back. He's got just a 5 pin. Piece of wood in front. Don't know how much I like that. He's losing the pocket. Great ball. Both these guys looking at 5s. Lou's probably a little more favorable. Aaron's got to get up on that right cap. Try to drive it back. Maybe he can send it off the wall. Got to be good with cap.
Oh.
Catches it in the middle, right around it. Lou staring at just the king. And he's all over it. Spare for Lou. In the 4th box here, he's 41 and a ball through 4. And gets by on the right. So it's probably right where he wanted to be as he was going for that cap. But he'll take a 9.
We're still looking for our first carryover of the day. If 2 bowlers tie with the marks or whatever pin total it is, that will constitute a carryover for all 4 bowlers, unless it is the final box of the match.
Jon Winchell, lane 34, right on the head pin. Blows through the middle here, leaving 4, 6, 7, and 10. Jay Simoneau just off. Leaves the 1, 2. So one of these guys need to convert here to send a carryover into box number 5. If both guys miss, Lou will secure another $30. Jon looking to make a pretty one. A little too far left. Jay looking to make the 2-pinner. He's all over it. You spoke that into existence, buddy. Not bad. So we're gonna have our first carryover of the day. Box number 5 is gonna be worth $60. Jon grabs a good 2 for a 9. He is in the lead pretty convincingly thus far through our completed boxes. 56 through 5. Excuse me, through 4. Through 4.
Yeah, that works.
Gacharna on lane 34, loading up his spare here. 41 and a ball through 4. He's right on the head pin. See, he's gonna wiggle it. Aaron's all over the head pin as well. These guys are getting going now. Who's got decent wood here? If he can get up high on the cap on the right, maybe even spin it on the left. So he goes right for the cap and it goes. Nice shot from Gacharna. 2 in a row. 60 and a ball through 5. Aaron looking to match him all over. Almost sent it over. Nice bid. So again, we are in a carryover situation here. Gacharna, 2 spares in a row. One of these guys, either Jay or John, can match with a spare to make the 6 box worth 90 bucks. Jay Simoneau on lane 34. He's a 119 average, high single of 180, high triple of 451, and a high 5 of 719. Lights out. Looking to put a spare on the board here and carry over. Or hammer time to take it. He's right in the pocket, threw the ball for it. Little bit light, not a great leave. Let's see what that wood does. It's not unmakeable. John's off to the left, takes just the 4-7.
The wood isn't too unfavorable for Jay. If he hits left cap of that front piece, it may send the ball off the 7 pin. That middle 2 pieces are wired.
On the left of that front.
He's all over it.
Oh, popped.
Doesn't take the 5. Obviously, these are 7 as well, but I thought for sure the 5 was going to go. John's right where he has to be. Can he send it back?
Push.
And no, so Gacharna again. He earns both. That's again a 2-box carryover there. $60 added to Gacharna's total. And then give him $85 on the day through only 5 boxes. We have 2 games of skins here.
And just like that, folks, he is even with the roll-off
John,
buy-in
you guys care?
after 3 boxes. So just come try. You don't have to win the whole match to get your money back and then some. Lou is going to obviously try to keep that going and put himself in position to pull another match.
Aaron's a little light on the head pin, getting a good mix. See what this wood does. I like it. See if one can turn just a little bit. Lou loading up a spare off to the right. Just takes 3. It's going to put him at 63 for 5. With just a few pins back of Jon Winchell for total lead. They're going to look to get this wood moving. Up high, sends it over. Wow, what a bid.
Yeah.
Lou's on the head pin. A little bit light. Oh my God. Still working. Cannot take the 2 pin though. Aaron cleans up for 10. Aaron sitting at 57 through 6. Lou's all over for a 10. Puts him at 73. So right now we are in a carryover situation should nobody mark here between John and Jay. But a spare or strike for either one of these guys could win the skin. This is our final $30 box. Again, boxes 4 to 6, all worth 30 bucks. And we're gonna get into $35 a box once we get to 7. John's in the head. Wow, what a ball! It's just a 4. Jay's gonna leave the Caleri left. Got a piece of wood just in between the 1 and the 2 that might lend a helping hand. See if John can make it. Misses off to the right. So again, we are in a carryover situation here now. Unless Jason can make this, he's just off to the left. So we got all 4 bowlers open here, and again, why pinning is so important. John grabs 10. Jay will do the same. 4 10s. 4 10s for all our bowlers. Everybody's involved here. And so that is going to bring us to a $65 7th box here. Update on the scores thus far. Aaron Fontaine at 57, Gacharna 73, Jon Winchell 76, and Jay Simoneau 62. Here we're in 2 games here. Top 2 in pinfall are going to go over our next episode. As Lou is off to the right, gets a nice little mix though. 1, 2, and 7 with some great wood. As Aaron's on the head pin, getting a mix, willing that 8 pin over. Just him in the 10. Lou's got 2 to make, should carry that 7 pin in the back. He's all over it. Spare for Gacharna. Let's see if Aaron can match him. Just gets by. Gonna put the pressure on our two bowlers here, Jon Winchell, Jay Simoneau. As they step up, looking to make it another carryover. Again, this box worth $65. Gacharna, 83 and a ball through 7.
Lou trying to make quick work, get himself a nice little profit in just one game.
This guy's cleaning up already with 6 boxes in.
See if Jay and John have anything to say about this one.
Jay's all over it. Leaves just a 6. Oh, that piece of wood was so nice and just running away. John's on the headpin himself. Hammer time. He's going to take it. He says, no, thank you. No more carryovers. I will take $65 added to my total. That puts John at $115. There you go. Not so fast, Lou. Jay cleans up for a 10. Jon Winchell now 86 plus 2. John and Lou putting on a show. Start off our first episode of Candlepin Skins.
And now, if you're Aaron Fontaine here, you just got to kind of take the pressure off, let yourself get some marks going, because you still got to hold the game.
Just off to the left, it leaves the 4 horsemen. Good opportunity to cash in here. Lou's back on the head pin, and all right. He's going to leave the 5, 8, 9, 10. Piece of wood not going to factor too much, but I don't completely hate it. Aaron looking to run it down, and he almost willed it in again, partner. That was
I'm the opposite of an announcer's curse.
Lou looking to get on it, makes a triangle, but can't carry the 10. It's a great bid. Probably wanted to be on the left side of that, of the 5, but still a great bid down the glass. Aaron grabs 10, good stick. Lou gonna look to do the same. He just gets by.
If you're fine-tuning, if you're Lou, you fine-tuned it a little bit, but again, we talked about how important pinning is to get to episode number 2 here.
Absolutely.
So he's happy he took out the full triangle instead of just punching through.
Big time. He's in good shape right now, but definitely just wants to continue to add to that lead. Obviously, any of these guys can pop off in a moment's notice and jump into that top 2. Jon Winchell on the strike here in lane 34, looking to load up. Can he double it up? A little bit full, but gets a great mix. Ooh. Gave the 4 a wiggle. Piece of wood coming over. Jay's off to the right. Gets a decent mix of his own here. So John looking at just a 4 pin for another skin and a spare on strike. And he's all over it. Jon Winchell just putting on a clinic. 106 and a ball. Takes another skin for $145. Jay getting by. Sorry, $150. That's a $35 box.
Just wait until all 4
Jay's all over the head pin there for a 10. Through 8 completed. Aaron with 76 through 8. Lou at 98. Jon Winchell 106 and a ball, and Jay Simoneau 88.
John, if you want scores, what here? We'll tell you in a second.
Lou looking to get it going here in our final $35 box of game 1. He's off to the right, leaves the 4 horsemen left, plus the 6 and the 10. Aaron right in the pocket, great ball here. Good opportunity now with the 6 and 10 and a nice piece of wood up against the 6. Good opportunity to cash in here. As Lou gets outside the head pin, a little full. Leaves a tough 2 and 2. Aaron's all over it. Sends it back. First mark of the day. 86 and a ball through 9. Lou looking to grab 2. Plucks just 1 for a 7. 105 through 9. Still a great game working here for Lou.
And Aaron's been throwing a great ball. He's been a little bit light on the head pin at times, leading to some tough splits. See, once he starts getting that going, look out for everybody else.
To the bright side for him, this is a 2-game match.
Absolutely.
We still got plenty of time to screw up some pins and some cash. Jay is just off to the left, going to clear out the whole left side. John just off, 4 horsemen left, plus the 6 and the 9.
And not just that for Aaron. Box 10, $100 box.
Good time to get yourself going.
Absolutely.
See, regardless who, if it's Jay or it's Aaron that wins that last box, this whole match feels completely different. You scoop up $100. Both these guys get by, and Aaron wins his first skin, $35 added to the total. Jay is off to the left, takes a 7. Jay at 95 through 9. John takes 2 for a 9, puts him at 119.
not only that timely box there, that timely spare by Aaron, decent fill on it, and he's right up there with Jay, who has a couple marks early. So the pinning Aaron has had through the game may pay off here if he can have a big fill on the spare.
Yeah, big box here, and it feels a lot different. Those first 8 boxes are completely forgotten. If he can go here and put a good number. He's on the headpin, throws the ball for it, leaves 3, 5, the 8, and the 9. Piece of wood off to the right shouldn't factor. Just him in a triangle. Lou throws a great ball of his own. Leaves just the 5 and the 8. Makeable spares here for these guys in this $100 box. And Aaron is right where he had to be. Showed Lou how to make his shot, but could not carry the 9. Great bid, no dice. Lou looking to make it, all over it. Spare in the 10th for Lou Gacharna. So he'll load this up. This will not matter for any carryover situation, but again, going to add to his total. Yeah, load it up.
And the big thing here, if John or Jay bowl a spare and nobody gets a strike, this will carry over to next game. We do have a $100 carryover to start game 2.
Fireworks off the rip for game 2.
The only time it doesn't is final box of game 2.
Lou's a little full on the 3-pin. Gets it to blow up a bit to take 6. He's going to finish his first game with a 121. Aaron finished with a 102. John and Jay stepping up on 33 and 34. So again, one of these guys needs a spare to force a carryover or a strike to take the $100. John on the head pin. Wiggled that 2 for a second. Thought it might run down. Jay's all over. Can he make it go? Hammer time. $100 box. What a ball from Jason Simoneau. It was timely. John makes a spare of his own, so both these guys are going to look to load up, add to their total.
Yeah, going into that, Simoneau was the only one without a skin going into that box, and now he is in second for total after that first game for dollar amount.
That's right on time. Again, makes going into game 2 feel a heck of a lot different. Take the pressure off big time. John looking to load up through the heart. Good place to leave it. He just said it. Great place to leave it. Jason's got 2 balls here. Can he double it up? Does trip the 5, so leaves 3 of the 4 horsemen. 3, 6, and 10. That piece of wood might snuggle up, be a nice little guide. Now it's just going to be in the way.
You just want to go. You want to go way left on it potentially if you want to get all 3, but you're just trying to play pins at this point.
Drive red line takes only 1, but still a strong finish nonetheless. Jason Simoneau finished with a 113, put himself in 3rd place, but only 8 pins back of Lou Gacharna with the 121. Jon Winchell leading the way with a 132. Welcome back, game 2, match number 1. Lou Gacharna on lane 34, Aaron Fontaine on lane 33. Lou finished with a 121. Game 1, $85 added to his total. Aaron Fontaine threw a 102. Lou's all over the head pin. Secured $35 here in game 1. Aaron looking to get it going early. Plenty of room here to make some money. He's on it. Ball. That was a great ball. A couple pieces of wood here. Looks like the one touching the 7. He really can pick as long as he makes up his mind. Lou looking to send it over. Kicks it off the wall, but no good. Aaron just looking to drive it back like it's not even there. It gets by. Lou looking to clean up for 10. He will. Aaron looking to grab 10. He does.
Fun fact here, in attendance is grandfather of Aaron Fontaine, one of the arguable greatest of all time, Tommy Olsta. And the last time Aaron Fontaine said he was here with the lights on was 21 years ago, Tournament of Champions, when Tom was bowling, and Aaron was a wee lad.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Jason off to the right in box 1. Gets a little bit of a mix. 1, 2, 5, 6, and 10. John all over the head pin, but again looks at a pair of 2s here, the 4, 6, 7, 10. Does have some wood. See if he can get it moving. Jay looking to make it, cannot. John looking to do something crazy. Gets it moving, and he does. It's going to wiggle. Oh, wow. But does not go. What a bid. The crowd groans. That was a great bid. It was definitely a $25 shot, but the 6 pin said not today. So we are going to carry over. This pin here really doesn't matter. Money for John. So it's carrying over anyway. Both boards were taking 9. Sorry, Jay took an 8. So we do have a carryover, so this box is going to be worth $50.
I'm gonna add that to the bowler and for Jon Winchell. That's 6.
They're looking to get it going here. You know what happens after you miss a single? And he gave it a bid.
Forward.
So usually we look for that hammer ball. He threw it. Lose all over the head pin as well.
Oh.
What a bit full, going to leave a 3 and 2. Aaron going to go 6-pin, look to get it moving, sends it over.
What a bid.
1 behind, 1 in front. Wow, what a bid. But no such luck. I assume Lou's going to go right here, try to get that wooden bounce. Way up high, sends it over. Another great bid. Leaves to 4 and 7. Both these guys trying to grab 10. Aaron's all over it. Ooh, looking to make it well nuts. That puts Aaron in the lead here for box number 2. Going to force one of these guys to mark to win the skip. Jon Winchell on 34. Going to look to avoid a 2 and 2 here. Off to the left, leaves the 4 horsemen. Jason on lane 33, left side of the head pin. Does clear out the 7. He's going to have a tough shot there with the 7-9, but it cleaned out. Look, just him in the 9 pin now. John looking to run it down. He does. Single pin gets a little skinnier here for Jay Simoneau. Can he face it and force a carryover off to the right? So Jon Winchell going to take the double carryover here, secure himself $50 to his total. John now has a commanding lead in cash and pins. So he has secured $200 thus far with 8 boxes to go.
I mean, again, watch out for that 10th box. That's where Jay did his damage the first game, and he's in second still.
I was just looking for a total pinfall. Aaron's all over the head pin. Leaves the 5, the 6, and the 10. Couple pieces of wood. He's willing that one in the front to flatten out a little bit. He's loose all over, but can't take out the 7. Great bid. Aaron looking to get it moving. Plays it off the wall, wiggles the 5. Can it go? What an offer. Couple fantastic shots by Aaron this far in game 2, but just has not had the luck to carry that final pin. Lou gets by, takes a 9. Aaron doing a great job of pinning here.
He's throwing a great ball. First and second are both right where he wants them to be. They're not carrying for him.
He absolutely has settled in, putting the ball where he wants to. Just have not carried. But still some room. Jay Simoneau set at 18 through 2. And $100 in his bank account. Going to get it going here. Going to leave almost the 4 horsemen, cleaned out the 10. There's the 1, 3, and the 6. John loading up the spare on the head pin. Almost left the Susie special, but does carry the 5. So now, much better. The 7-10. It's not a 2 and 2. Jay looking to run it down, but leaves it off to the right. If John makes this, he deserves more than $25, but that's not my call. He's going to give it a bid. So we are going... Oh, no, we are not geared. We need a pin.
Now there,
All right, here
now
we go.
get
There's
the
our carryover. There's our carryover. John would like to give him a pin, add to his total here. Carrying over nonetheless. Just gets by. That's all right. So through 3 here in game number 2, Aaron has 30. Lou sitting at 28. Jon Winchell 36, and Jay Simoneau 28.
big $55 box here.
John has a 19-pin lead on the next closest competitor for a total pinfall. So Aaron's all over it again. What a ball. Leaves just a 4-pin. Blues on the head pin as well, but a bit full. Leaves the 3, 6, 7. Aaron is all over it. There we go.
When you've been shooting at those splits he's been getting, that one's an easy one.
Yeah. See if Blue can make a pretty one here. Force a carryover situation, but gets by to the right. Just going to look to clean up here. Blue looking to clean up. Just grab 2 here. Flux 1. For an 8 box placement, 36. Aaron, perfect thus far, sitting at 40 and a ball through 4. Jon Winchell steps up on 34 again, 36 through 3. He's off to the left, but what a nice mix here. Going to leave the 1, 3, and a wiggling 6. Jay Simoneau off to the right again. So Wood going to come up and touch the head pin. Not bad to help carry the 9 on the back. John looking to run it down. He just gets by, but he sweeps it. What a read. A veteran read and a big spare for Jon Winchell to force a carryover as Jay Simoneau can't convert his spare opportunity, but will not matter as Aaron and John both spared. So we will be in a carryover situation as Jay cleans up for a 10. So now we're at a 3-box carryover situation. So this skin now is going to be worth $85. Big number here, especially for someone like Aaron, sitting at $35 this far. Really can add to his total. Gacharna on 34, all over the head pin, leaves just a 6. Aaron looking to load up here, 40 and a ball through 4. On the head pin again, does clean out the 10, leaves 3 of the 4. He's got the 2, the 4, and 7. Nice opportunity here for 2 in a row. Aaron is 5 out of 5 on the head pin this far. Lou just gets by, misses that single pin opportunity. Aaron looking to run it down. Just gets by, takes out 2 of the 3. Just him in the 2 pin now. Both these guys looking to grab 10. He gets by to the left. On his 3rd ball, takes a 9, puts him at 45 through 5. Aaron, as he has done all game, pinning extremely well. Perfect through 5 here. 4 10s and a spare, 57 through 5. Okay, so we will need a 10 box to force a carry over here from one of these bowlers and a mark. I'm going to give them an opportunity to win the skin.
I'll tell you after this box.
Jay Simoneau, 38 through 4. It's all over the head pin here, but a bit full, and it's going to leave the Winchell special. 2 and 2, 4, 6, 7, 10. John's on the head pin, loading up his spare. Going to leave 2, 4, 6, 7, and 9. Does have a piece of wood. Curious to see if he catches that left tip. As Jay looks to make a pretty one, and he does. Some great wood and a great shot from Jay Simoneau, putting the pressure on Winchell here. Did try to catch that tip, but it was a bit too far right. So Jay Simoneau locks himself in $85, and a big jump in the money there now with a $100 lead on the next closest guy. Big box there from Jay Simoneau. John plucks 1 for an 8.
And I mean, as you said,
25 behind John, 166 for Lou, 161 for Jason, 3 phone balls, and he's got a ball.
so John's looking to secure his spot in the next episode, but the second spot's up for grabs.
It is wide open. We are separated by 7 pins between those 3 bowlers. As Aaron again all over it. We might have to give that one a check. As Aaron, Lou off to the right. Aaron looking to make a single, and he is all over it. Outstanding game going here from Aaron Fontaine as Lou is off to the left. Again, not flashy on the scoreboard with 67 through 6, but just a couple phenomenal shots that if they go, he's in like the 90s at this point.
Absolutely.
But just all over his objects. 6 to 6 on the head pin. He has settled in a big way here.
And from someone who watched him bowl in the qualifiers, I'm just waiting for that first ball to break up, because he throws some hammers that are no doubters, and he's thrown that ball. They're just deciding not to go.
And he's one. We've known that for a long time, but him going back to the Candlepins for Kids show that we see him on, him and his brother both were just lights out, and that is now carried over into his adult pro career. Winchell on 34, right on the head pin. Leaves the 6 and the 10, piece of wood in front. It's a bit far back. I don't know how much I love it.
We got a good view with the pin cam here in front of us. It should cover if he stays on the answer the 10 pin, but it's still a tough one regardless.
Looking to send it back. It's all over it. Running that red line, blew it back for a spare. It's going to force another carryover situation here. Jay is off to the right, but we are carrying over anyway, so just looking to clean up pins here. Again, that second position is real tight, so every pin is going to matter big time. Jay runs it down. It's a great 10. That is a great 10. That's put as good as it can be for Jay Simoneau. We carryover situation forced by John, and then he gets the 10 to keep himself in the mix. So
Aaron's in the tail, but he's got the ball to have too.
He's
This
6
field
behind.
determines a lot, right?
He's eight behind Jay, 6 behind Lou. Big Phil here, which again I've flirted with his hammer ball working. That was a great time to get that thing opened up.
this is where you want to throw that always ball, no question. That's going to put him in the driver's seat. Lou looking to come up big for himself. It's all over the head pin. Leaves just a 10. Great ball. Good opportunity here for Lou. Aaron is shocking back on the head pin.
Sit nice.
And I don't hate it. I mean, we don't love to see the 4 and the 5, but with that piece of wood, I mean, if he can just catch the red line, sweep it right over.
Yeah,
It's a
you
great
gotta be
opportunity.
Red line or right of it, and keep yourself going. But it's a tough break it regardless.
Aaron looking to send it over. A little bit high up. Just a bit high. You got to be so fine. It's a really tough shot. Lou gets off to the left. Takes a 9. Frustrated for sure. Such a good start for Lou, but it's slowed down here in game 2. Aaron just gets by. I didn't want to speak about the perfect game. I know too well from being a baseball guy, but just gets by.
That was a mental announcer's curse. Just like that, Aaron has passed Lou in terms of total. So
Still.
he's the lowest skin getter so far, but right there in total to get that second spot for the next episode.
Jay does have a box in hand here as he's on 34, right on the head pin. That's a timely 9 drop. And they are tied. Again, obviously, Winchell's all over, sends it back, hammer time.
Winchell says, forget your 9 drop.
I'll take it from here. He secures himself another $65. Jay makes a spare. That's a big shot. Doesn't win the skin, but that's big for keeping himself in the next match. So that's a big shot.
Jon Winchell at $265 with 3 boxes to go, and the 3 boxes are 35, 35, and 100. So he can make himself a nice little profit here early and still be in line for the next episode.
Aaron on the head pin again, but drives it straight back. Spread eagle minus the 10. Lou's on the head pin. I thought that was a great ball, but leaves, call it the hay bale?
Hay bale, Starline 5, a lot of people call it different things.
Aaron on his object again, as he has been all game.
Oh, yeah. Make you happy?
Gacharna looking to make it go, just gets by that 2 pin. Takes out 3 of the 5. Both these guys looking to grab pins here. Aaron off to the right will take an 8. Puts him at 92 through 8. Luke cleans up 10, puts him at 73. Just a tough game here for Louis. He's throwing the ball he wants. 6 out of 8 on the head pin, but just hasn't gotten a ton of opportunities, and the ones that he has, he's just kind of let get away. But still some room to make some money. Again, that $100 box is looming. This one worth $35. Winchell's on the head pin again. Can he double it up? Take another skin. Look at that thing wiggle. It will not, but that wood's going to get out of the way. It's just him. As Jay says, it's my turn, but
Simoneau trying to return the favor.
5. Both these guys looking at singles here. If one of them makes it, they win the skin. If they both make it, we carry over. John is all over it. So Jay looking to match now, force a carryover. And a $70 box number 9. And he is
right.
off to the right. Another skin for Winchell. It's him $35, bringing his total now to an astounding 300.
I mean, we've seen it on the screen. Winchell has the resume that goes for miles. Winchell's resume is unmatched. Simoneau, these guys are seasoned veterans, but Winchell it's no surprise that he's showing up when the lights are brightest. No, the lights are turned on. Jon Winchell is here.
This is what he does. 2 boxes remaining here in match number 1. Lou's off to the left. Aaron looking to get back on the head pin. He does. Keeps the streak going. He's 9 for 9 on the head pin. Yeah, but if anybody's going to cut this over, the way he's throwing the ball right now, I'm going to take him. Lou looking to blow up that left.
He's throwing a great mixing ball, so this would be the time to get that cut and get some momentum
cut
going.
It over on his object, but full. Again, he is chasing 12. So you're going to need every penny he can get here and really needs a big 10th box to give Jay a run.
Oh.
Lou, wow. Leaves the baby rack. Tough luck there for Lou Gacharna. Takes 5. Puts him at 78. And Aaron settles for an 8. It's 100 for 9.
So Aaron and Lou, 202 for Aaron through 9 boxes, or 19 boxes, 199 for Lou through 19. So they're there. Jay Simoneau is up 4, but has a box in hand.
He's right on the head pin. Again, the mark here really puts him in the driver's seat for that second spot. Jon Winchell on the head pin as well. Wiggles to 3. Both these guys with 2 pinners here. Again, if both make, we are carrying over for a loaded $135 final box. Looking to put the pressure on. Jay makes it. Nice shot. Again, puts him in the driver's seat for that second spot. Big shot, and Jon Winchell matches him. Says, not today, buddy.
And so now here's how it works, just so everybody's clear. 10th box is the final box of the episode. Only those who tie will carry over from 10 on. They will do a 1-box roll-off until we have a winner. So there's only the tying bowlers will carry on.
Aaron really needs a big finish here. Probably looking at a double and a big fill to give himself a chance. And he's going to miss off to the right. So that really should lock Jay into that second spot. But again, some big money on the table here in this final box. Wiggles the 2 pin. He's got 3 of the 4. 1 box roll. Aaron looking to give it a big. What a shot!
Nice ball.
Incredible shot there from Aaron Fontaine. Big time with a lot of money on the table. And Lou makes it. I say we go for 4 for 4 on spares here.
What's that?
I would say we go 4 for 4 on spares here. That would just make it real fun.
that defeats the if only 2 tie.
So again, the fill does not matter here. Both these guys are just adding to their total. Barring a strike, they will be in a 1-box roll-off for that final bit of money. So Aaron takes 3. And with Jay's ahead of him, so it does not matter. It's Jay and Jon are both going to advance. Lou off to the right. Give it a second.
But if you're Aaron, you want at least that carryover to stick, because you can get yourself a nice $135 see you later money.
This is a great box here. We love it for Jay and Jon, because both these guys are coming up right now. There is almost no pressure.
Yeah.
They're in a good situation regardless. Okay, they can both get 2s, and they're no, they're not moving. They're in the 10th. Sorry, I'm new here. So these guys need a spare to be able to get that final.
If they don't spare, they're out. It's only Aaron.
Both these guys will return for episode number 2, but they want that $135. So Jay's off to the right, gets a nice mix. Is he going to carry 1 more?
Oh, boy.
Takes the head pin. That piece of wood in the back almost took out the 8-ish ball. That would have been a heck of a way to win $135. Jon looking to make it. He's all over it, but can't carry the 8.
Great game by Jon, but he is now officially out on the remaining skins, and we'll finish at $300 for episode 1.
Jay looking to send it off the wall. Oh, he can't. Wolf is right. Jay looking to grab 10, as did Jon. They both do.
All right, so Aaron and Lou, 1-box roll-off of the final skin, because you both spared in the 10th.
You guys both threw spares, so.
Because that was the last box of the episode, so 1-box roll-off between you and Lou, opposite of what you just did. Whatever side you were on, switch.
$135.
So Lou and Aaron here, $135 up for grabs. Both these guys, as we know through total, aren't going to qualify for the second episode. But one of these guys is going to go home a heck of a lot happier than they were set up to going in. So Aaron is only taking $35 as far. Lou, $85. So Both guys with a huge opportunity to add to that wallet. Aaron is right on the head pin. That piece of wood slides right in between the 2 and the 5, but has a good chance here with the 2-pinner. Lou looking to get one for himself off to the right, but it's mixing.
That's a worse mix,
And
though.
wow.
You don't want that.
Okay, this could look interesting.
I would love it. Got that wood in the back. He's just got to get it moving. He has a decent chance. It's Aaron looking to make the spare.
Oh, come on, buddy.
This change is big. This changes things. Lou looking to just clean up as many as he can here and just get a grab a 10.
You don't want to leave the 7-10.
He drives it. All right, so both these guys looking at single pins here. So this is a $135 single pin for both these guys if their opponent can miss. Aaron is all over it, so now Lou has to make this to force another carryover. If he misses the single, Aaron wins the final skin. And Lou is all over it. We have another carryover.
Switch.
Both these guys, I want to stay around a little bit longer. And this is awesome. This is why, regardless, even if you're not going on, every box matters, every pin matters, because there is money up for grabs every single box. Lou in the pocket leaves the check mark. 3, 5, 6, and 10. Aaron all over it. It's working. It has the 3 and the 7. It does have a pretty couple pieces of wood here. Really just needs to get right on the 3-pin. Send that wood over. Lou looking to check it up. He's all over it. What a shot. Aaron looking to get on that 3. Does another one. We are carrying over again. No extra money here for this carryover, as exciting as it has been. But these guys are determined to stay on this show as long as they possibly can. This is an outstanding finish.
$135 with one box. You're going to give it your all here.
Absolutely. Rapid fire action here. Aaron right back up on lane 34. One of these guys got to drop the hammer and just say, this is mine. Aaron's off to the right, but a good mix here. 1, 2, and 7. Or 10, excuse me. A piece of wood. Could be a helper. Lou off to the right as well, but gets a mix. 1, 7, 8, 9. Does have a couple pieces of wood. See how he plays this. Aaron looking to make a pretty one. Gets on and it goes. What a shot. Putting the pressure on Lou here with a tough shot as is. Take right side of the head pin, get that piece of wood, send it over. Goes left side. Oh,
the head pin got taken. Wow.
Almost took out the head pin on 32, but it gets by. And Aaron Fontaine is going to take the final skin, adding $135 to his total. So as we look at our scoreboard for match number 1, did not lack any excitement there. Jon Winchell finishes in first place with a $272 and $300. Jay Simoneau finishes at $235 and $185. Aaron Fontaine finishes in third for total pinfall and cash at $215 with $170. And Lou Gacharna finishes with a 2-string total of $209 and $85 to his total. And that is going to wrap up match number 1 of our 2-episode season for Candlepin Skins. We will see you next time. All right, we're here with our runners-up, Lou Gacharna and Aaron Fontaine. So Lou finished with a $209, $85 for you. So you got off to that great start, 122, getting going early. What changed in game 2?
I don't think much changed with my ball. Pretty much hit the head pin more than the first game, and just didn't get some breaks. And it's gotta be better.
Hey, you're 7 out of 10 on the head pin, so it definitely was right there, but just doesn't break up, as is lead and as is this game. But hey, either way, great job.
Thank
Congratulations. And Aaron Fontaine finishing with a $215 and $170. So you were throwing a great ball all day. It took you a little while to settle in, and then you were outstanding. Hit some shots all over your object, couple that just didn't go to make the pinfall total go, but that last box, you got to take me through with the carryover. Couple huge shots, couple single pins. What's the mindset there in that last box, knowing that you got $135 up for grabs?
Not much. Just I bowl skins every week, so I'm used to the format. I'm used to how it works, so it didn't really bother me. But my focus was winning top 2, but it didn't happen today. John and Jason, they bowled great, and I just didn't make the shots when I had to make them. My head pin hit was good, but I'll be back.
We're looking forward to it. Awesome job. Thank you. All right, now we're going to bring up our 2 guys who are going over to the next show. We have Jon Winchell and Jason Simoneau. Thank you. All right, so Jay finished with a $235 and $185 to your total. So you take us through the mindset. Middle of the second game, you guys are all within 7 pins. Obviously, John ran away with that the total pinfall there. But the three of you guys, Aaron, Lou, all within 6 pins. What's that mindset as you go into that final half?
I just had to just stay on the head pin as much as I could and just try to rein in, take a few extra seconds, and hope to just get the shots that I needed.
You sure did. Awesome job. There's that. $170, and we'll see you next episode.
All right.
Congratulations. And then John finished with a, not bad, $272 and
Respectable.
$300
Thank you,
coming
sir.
your way. I mean, so you were just lights
You're
out the
killing
whole
me
game.
with this.
That is not me.
I love it.
That is not
That's
me.
good, though.
We'll talk to Lexi about that. But I mean, you were just a model of consistency there in both games. I mean, just lights out. So what's your mindset now going into episode number 2?
Don't change anything. I just told Jay I'm going to start every morning with a Snickers and a bag of chips because that seemed to be the thing to do.
Pre-game meal.
But they're out of Snickers in the snack machine, so I'm in trouble.
We'll make a phone call.
Might have to send Sally out.
We'll get working on it.
Thanks.
All right, so that is going to wrap up episode number 1 of season number 1. We will see you back here for episode 2.